Another week of lockdown and probably another week of people overusing the word hope on your social media timelines. I hope lockdown ends soon. We need to have hope to get through this together. And then you've probably got the religious person cropping up on your timeline talking about hope like it's actually something they believe in. Now, maybe the whole religion thing doesn't work for you. Maybe that kind of hope just sounds like a fairy tale. Or maybe for you, you're asking the question, if there was a God, how could he let something like coronavirus happen in the first place? Yet still, there's these Christians and people saying they can know a certain hope for sure. So, is there no hope? Or can you know hope? 25 minutes. That's how long I sat in the car looking at the top of the tower waiting for the girl to jump. In the end, she decided not to go ahead with the bungee jump. And frankly, I don't blame her. It's in my list of the top 3 things never to try. It's one thing to know that that rope is attached to something firm and someone's done it right and tied it onto the bridgy, metally thing, whatever it is, and done their job well. But it takes a whole other thing to actually then step off the platform and put your trust in that rope, hoping you're not going to become the crow's dinner. Here's the thing. When you do a bungee jump, the thing that's going to save you from splat attack, well, it's not you, it's the rope you're attached to. A friend of mine once said, hope is like a rope, and it matters very much what it's attached to. Now, in our lives, and especially during this coronavirus crisis, we tend to attach our hope rope to all sorts of things, don't we? Our financial stability, our good health, our government plan, a leader, a guru, a relationship, a doctor, a better time that awaits us ahead. Maybe we attach our hope rope to ourselves and put our hope in our own ability to get through. And then you've got these Christians who say that they put their hope in Jesus. Hope is a rope, and it matters very much what it's attached to. Now, you don't have to go through a lot of life to know that some of those things in that list can let you down. That if you're in free fall, like the bungee jumper, and believe me, coronavirus can sometimes feel like a national free fall, can't it? That you need to know that that hope rope is attached to something firm. So why is it that Christians are so sure that their hope in Jesus is firm? The thing is, if Jesus goes around as he did, claiming to be able to give people eternal life and eternal hope of some kind, and he wasn't who he said he was, then the whole thing is hopeless. There is no hope in that because the whole thing is a lie. But if he was who he said he was, and he did die and rise again to prove those things that he was saying was true, well, then that's a whole different ballgame. So why do these Christians say that they can know hope? Maybe there's some hard, factual, solid evidence for who Jesus said he was. Maybe there's some historical, scientific, medical, archaeological evidence for the resurrection of Jesus. Will you take a look into some of that evidence too? Because if it's not true, then the whole of Christianity needs tearing down, and indeed there is no hope in it. But if it's true, then that means you can know hope. So, is there no hope? Or can you know hope?